Okay, we are into the penalty shootout. Rangers have won both tosses. They're going to go first. They're going to do it at the Rangers' end. Trevor Stephen, how significant as Tavernier steps up.
And let's see how that works out. Tavernier's just over the ball now. Kevin Trapp in goal in front of the Rangers fans, exactly as you said. He hesitates and scores. Kevin Trapp dives to his left, and Tavernier pulls it into the other corner. It's good to get your name on the scoreboard first. Yeah. We were just discussing there what's the best thing to hope for, first or second. Definitely go first. Definitely get your name on the score sheet, and that's what Tavernier's done. And good to have a player like that in your ranks, isn't it? Who's so accustomed at the penalties, just to go up and get you underway. It is. He's not had a brilliant game by his standard, so he will not be so happy with that. But that's a great moment for him to score a goal again in this competition, the Europa League. Pressure on Frankfurt. Just think going first as well, being behind it, puts a little bit of pressure on the German side. Yeah, without a doubt, there's pressure. Alan McGregor in goal. Oh, it's been Lens scores easily and comfortably past Alan McGregor. It's 1-1. Do you think McGregor will have done research on the Frankfurt players? Well, difficult to say, because there are so many who are going to take penalties who will never have taken penalties regularly, certainly in Bundesliga football. Just watching those Rangers fans as well. 1-1. Stephen Davis coming up for the second penalty kick for Rangers. A man of great experience, very mature footballer. Kevin Trapp again in goal. He approaches the ball. And what a penalty! What a penalty! It's always the stanchion there. That was postage stamp. Yeah. Absolute postage stamp. And what a calm penalty. And of course that sends signals out to the opposition as well, doesn't it? A quality like that. Do you know, if Trapp had got a hand to it, that actually motivates his team, even if the ball had gone in the net. But that was clean from Stephen Davis. So McGregor again about to face penalty kick number 2 from Frankfurt. You wonder with some of these whether the keeper just sticks in the middle, don't you, and waits. Rustic scores. Rustic scores for Frankfurt, 2-2. All even, all square. I mean, these two sides have been so evenly balanced through the 120 minutes that we've seen. There's been moments in the game where it's been very much Frankfurt and an ascendancy. There's been other moments, and particularly at the end where that was Rangers' turn. Scott Arfield, who came on as a substitute in the second half, he's come on to come up to take what penalty factors number 3. Play into this? Is it things like your touches in the game, how well you played? Does it affect it? How many shots you may have had? It could be anything. It could be anything. But you just need to be focused and stick with your first decision as to where you're going to put this. What a wonderful penalty as well. Scott Arfield has done the opposite side on the postage stamp. Brilliant quality. There's a little smile there from Joe Van Bronckhorst. He seemed relaxed beforehand. People talk about the historic nature of it for Rangers. He was almost saying he was enjoying it. It was a great opportunity. Do you think his demeanour helps these? It's calm. I mean, he's seen it all before, at club level as well. Van Bronckhorst has played at the highest level all throughout his career. Played at some of the biggest clubs in Europe. But so far, not a penalty missed. Rangers are leading 3-2. Kamada now for Frankfurt. Yeah, Kamada has had a good game, has to be said, over the 120 minutes. McGregor in off the post. Yeah. Well struck penalty from Kamada. 3-3. McGregor had no chance, couldn't get even a hand to that. He dived the right way, but plenty power from the Japanese player. And it's 3-3. The tension mounts. You know about agonising penalty shootouts, of course, with people watching on at Italia 90. Do you feel the quality of penalty shootouts, the practice these players have, has risen? We saw that epic League Cup final a few months ago. Yeah, I think there is. I think there has been a tendency for teams to practice more, and a lot of players to practice them, because anything can happen. Aaron Ramsey just about to take number 4 for Rangers. Hardly had a kick in the game. Came on in extra time. And he misses. It's a good save, isn't it? Hits it down the middle. Kevin Trapp doesn't really have to do very much. So that's backfired somewhat for Rangers.
you think that possibly a lack of confidence for Ramsey? He hasn't played that much football?
Well, it's a big moment. You know, he's not really got himself into the game. A stuttering run, hits it down the middle, and Trapp saves it. But, you know, not a great penalty. I said that has backfired. Bad moment for Rangers.
Yes.
So we need Alan McGregor at this moment in time, and it's
Filip Kostic.
It's Kostic. It's Kostic who's been one of the top players on the field tonight. Oh, it's McGregor's
done well to get
fingertips, got fingertips to it, but it's in. Advantage, Eintracht Frankfurt.
So what about this, right? We're watching pictures now live on our broadcast of the Rangers fans. Absolutely anxious here. The strange thing is, at the moment, it feels destined to go to Frankfurt, but as we've seen in recent shootouts, things can switch.
You never know. And Alan McGregor did get his fingertips to that effort. So Kimo Roof, who again came on with Aaron Ramsey late on in the game.
Roof has to score.
He has to score.
I mean,
he has to score, and then Alan McGregor has to make a save.
How important he doesn't think about this as well. We're thinking about it, but he can't think about that, can he, at this moment? He just has to think about the contact with the ball.
No, he's coming on the ball pretty straight. Kevin Trapp in goal for Frankfurt. Kimo Roof, he scores in off the post.
You got it just perfect, he'll say.
Yeah, that's half the job done. Alan McGregor now has to produce something.
Yes, and it's better, not better, but it's better to force the other team to lose.
Absolutely. Put the pressure back on. Now Rangers fans will not be wanting to see this go in the back of the net, obviously, for obvious reasons. Can Alan McGregor give us a moment that we'll remember forever?
It's the Frankfurt goal scorer from the game, Borre, to step up as fans watch on anxiously across town in our pitches here on Sky Sports News at Estadio de la Catua. But Trevor, at the Ramon Sanchez Pizjuan, Borre's about to step up.
Chance for glory, and he scores it.
Top corner again.
Yeah, I can't complain about the penalties. You know, Aaron Ramsey will be kicking himself. The Rangers fans will be absolutely devastated by getting so close. But it's there. Eintracht Frankfurt are Europa League champions.
Just taking these pictures with us, Trevor, if you see on these monitors here, we can see, the viewers can see these Rangers fans in despair. Should they be despairing?
Well, you can't avoid that.
Graham Souness said this was the greatest achievement Rangers had done, even by getting to the Europa League final, given they beat Dortmund, given they beat RB Leipzig. Will there be positivity upon reflection in a few hours' time?
It'll be hard in the coming minutes, hours, days, probably months until next season. You know, but Rangers have got a big game at the weekend in the Scottish FA Cup final against Heart of Midlothian. Now they'll have to get their minds on that. But this is what a disappointment, because at the end of extra time we saw 3 excellent opportunities for Rangers to get their hands on this trophy without going to penalties. And it's one poor penalty, has to be said, from Aaron Ramsey, who came on probably purposely to take a penalty because he's got that big game experience, and it just hasn't worked out. There's tears in many of the Rangers fans' eyes. Goodness knows what Aaron Ramsey's feeling at this moment in time. He's come into the club. He's made he's enjoyed himself. He's not played as many games. He's not made as much impact as he would have liked. And he's made a bit of an impact of
Can this be a beginning,
though?
Can it be a beginning for Rangers, for Scottish clubs? Is it prove the point that they can get here against the team Eintracht Frankfurt that's won at Barcelona this season, that's had some huge results, beat West Ham at the London?
It's a big loss. It's a big loss. It's a big missed opportunity. Remember, Eintracht Frankfurt now find themselves in the Champions League. They find themselves in the Champions League, and Rangers now no longer have that, and that's a massive financial blow to Rangers going forward.
Trevor, Stephen, thank you very much. Pleasure to watch you with you. I know it wasn't the result you wanted. All these Rangers fans in Seville. Coming up next, we'll round up the details. Eintracht Frankfurt coming from a goal down to level it up with Rangers and prevail in the penalty shootout. Aaron Ramsey's crucial miss. More next.